What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? We are here today with a special guest, Anthony from Bible or Quran, who does work for the Kingdom in San Diego at Balboa Park. What's going on, brother?
Hey, brother, how are you? I'm
Man, I'm
good.
good, man. Good to
It's
see you.
great.
Good, good to see that you're healthy. You're all right. There's heard some drama going on.
That's right. I'm blessed, and there's a lot of things are going on at Balboa Park, but
Hmm.
things are very good. We are
Yeah.
very happy to be serving to the Lord.
Yep, absolutely. So let's talk about it, guys. As we get you guys in here, man, we're gonna do the introductions and wait for a little bit more people to hop up in here because this is this was I got a notice of this about a couple days ago. Anthony hit me up, man, and told me what was going on in Balboa Park. He getting harassed, getting trying to ladies trying to push him around, trying to tell him to stop what he's doing. You can't speak these things. And so you're getting a lot of hate and drama in Balboa Park. So as you guys come in, make sure you guys hit the like button, share this live stream because we want people to know what's going on over there in Balboa with our brother Anthony, man. I wasn't there this time. So, I wasn't there to see everything, but he actually had this recorded. He had all of this stuff recorded. So come on in. Come on in before we go. Oh, you can call. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Yep, that's right. We got Sheikh Anthony in the building, in the house. If you guys are watching from Facebook, go ahead and hit that like button or reaction. If you're watching here on YouTube, go ahead and hit the like button, guys. Let's make sure we get in the algorithm with this one because you guys want to hear about what happened. You guys want to hear this story. Okay. So, Anthony, you have video footage of this. It was hard for me to send it to myself from WhatsApp, but you have those same clips that you sent me on your YouTube, right?
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to share my screen and see if we can get some and just go to your channel and you tell me where to go on the video and stuff like that. Tell me when to stop and everything. Sound good?
No, I think I sent you the only the video. So if you wanna go to the video, that's better. I sent you the. Or you wanna go to the stream? Or you wanna go to the YouTube?
Yeah, so what exactly okay, so the videos that you sent me, it's not the same that you have on your channel?
No, it's the same. Okay, you want to use that one, but I think you're gonna have a Urdu background sound.
Oh,
But
there's
go ahead.
Urdu.
If you wanna go ahead, yeah, go ahead, do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. The only problem was just sending it to myself, it wouldn't load.
No, I sent you the YouTube link. That's a YouTube link.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a YouTube link.
All right, so we got the YouTube link here. All right, but go ahead, tell us how your day started and how everything began when it came to who you were talking to. How did the drama start, man?
I have Mr. Khan along with us right now here. Mr.
Is he
Khan.
here?
Yeah, here, right here. Mr. Khan is here.
Hey, brother.
Yo, God, what's going on, man?
I'm
Welcome.
good. Oh, yeah, thank you. How are you, bro? It's good to see you.
I'm good now. I'm better now, man. Shoot.
I appreciate
Better
you.
now that you rolled up in here, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Oh man, we have King Drake who says, "Ask Anthony, did anyone claim the 5,000 for the original Quran? Did they bring the evidence?"
So far, it's just the sheikh is a liar who brought the book of somebody and tried to claim $5,000, but unfortunately, he didn't ask for $5,000. I've been asking him to come and collect that. So he doesn't want to come in Balboa Park. So yeah,
Of course he doesn't.
nobody else except the Sheikh Uthman.
He
The
tried.
fake, yeah, he tried, yeah,
They tried it.
yeah, he
We
He
tried.
tried
call
it. We got
We call
Naz in the house. What's going on, Naz?
Nasreen Bhai.
Nazarene?
Hey, hey, brothers. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we got you. We can hear you.
Okay. Peace of Christ, brothers.
Peace
God
of
bless you.
Christ. That's right. That's right. So okay, so hey, Anthony, the link that you sent me, the video is actually on private, so you got to unlock it for me.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah, so that works. That works.
That will work. Okay, that's good. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
unlock that for me, and then we could go ahead and and see everything. Guys
so
coming in, if you're coming in, hit that like button, guys. We got a big story to tell you guys. We got a beautiful story to tell you guys about how folks are calling the police on Christians in
Yeah.
San Diego, California.
Let the press
Imagine that.
begin, right? Yeah. I
Imagine that, man.
was
So
listening.
we had to talk about it today. We had to.
that's only for
When nothing else works, they call the police. They
Right.
cannot do that anymore.
They can't do Tower anymore. They need the popos to help them out.
Oh,
Avery, so the set visibility that should be on public.
Yeah, it should be in public. Or he can put it on unlisted. It doesn't. If he has it unlisted, then I can see it.
Should be good now.
All right, it's good now. All right, let's check it out. Let's see. Okay, there we go. All right, so now let me share my screen and then let's see what we got here. See what we got here. Okay, you guys see it?
Yeah.
It's on the screen? Okay, good. It's on the screen. All right, so we're about to watch a little bit of this here, right? And is this where it starts, Anthony?
that's right. I just actually have there's a 3 different event. This is the event I was talking to this couple, and the lady, she's the next to me, and I have been talking to her. This is not the first and last time, actually. I mean, there was so many times I spoke to her. I said, please do not interfere while I'm talking to people. But she tried to come all the time. She's sitting on her seat, and she just start talking from there and say, oh, don't talk to him. He's a hate crime, or he does, he doesn't like a Muslim people and all that stuff she does. So I've been spoke to her several times before. It's not like this is the first time, but this thing is got created or problem because those are Muslim girls are there, and they are the one who just called 911. So this is the footage I have from that day, which was the last Sunday. And I was talking to a couple, and she was interfering. After that, I just went to her stall, a booth which is next to me. I just told her, please, mind your own business. Do not, curse. And she started cursing me, and she started pushing a chair to me. So I said, please do not do that. And then she said, okay, can somebody call? So there was 4 girls was there, Muslim girls, and they right away they called. They called 911. So once they call, I do not want to move from there, because see, if I move from there, I mean, this thing have been talking to her before, so it's never happened that far. But this Muslim ladies she's the one they create the problem. The Muslim ladies, yeah.
Wow. So do you think that lady there is a Muslim undercover? The one that does her little shop next to yours?
She's her name is no, I believe she's not a Muslim, but she said I'm their side. Or whoever she talked to Muslim people, she said I'm your side. She said she tell all the Muslim, I'm your side. Don't go to talk to them. Don't go to talk to them. So that's why she does all the time. And this is not only first time happened. This has been whenever she's next to me, she does these things.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this video.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get to this video. And guys, if you're listening to this and you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit that like button so that YouTube knows that we are here and get us in the algorithm. We want everybody to see this. We want everybody to see what's going on, what goes on the front lines when we're out there and doing work for the kingdom, the things that we have to face. Right. So here's a little peek of what goes on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and enlarge the screen here. There we go. Okay. Let me know if the sound is good.
but now you're scared. I know how far you can.
You guys can hear it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. So you tell me
Yeah, we
when
can
and
hear.
where to stop. You guys tell me when and where to stop, Anthony, all right?
Sure.
All right.
I'm gonna. No. Where are you going now? But now you're scared. I know how far you can go. Okay. Okay. Finish. Let's go. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
See, now she's talking to. This is a place. She's interfering the conversation.
So you're talking to the man. You're talking to that dude right there.
Yeah, dude, I'm talking to dude, and then what she does, she's sitting over there next to me on the table. I'm in her, and she's talking directly to them. Do not talk to them, and all this stuff, So yeah, that's why I got the clip from having a conversation. This couple, which is I'm gonna put this one later on, but this is a video where I took it from that conversation.
Okay. All right. That's crazy. Okay. So you were talking to the man, and the woman interfered. All right. So let's keep going.
No, the woman who is beside the man is with that man. So these two are there, the Muslim couple, but this lady is just beside Tony's stand. So you cannot see her, but you can hear her calling out, saying, "Oh, don't go to him, don't go to him."
Wow. Okay. I see now. I see. Okay.
You met
Yeah. That lady at the table. I know
you
who
met
you're talking
that.
about.
Know that, but just once you're gonna be seeing that, so you will. And she's a very considered very bad girl, a lady. She's cursing all the time. She's fighting with the people, and but I try to tell her not to curse, and not this time. All the time I say, please do not fight, do not curse to people, And I'm trying to be nice to her. I call her sister to her. And I offer her to come to the church. And now she's saying, oh, I'm going to go to your church. I'm going to complain that you harass me and all that stuff. So, but that's okay. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Let's see here. Let's see what else is going on here then. Let's see what else is going on
I
here.
think it's appropriate to say here that Tony's ministry is independent, so it's not like the church is underwriting it or there's any affiliation with the church anyway, so there's that's dead on arrival,
Yeah.
It's an independent ministry. It has nothing to do with the church whatsoever. This is something God has laid on his heart, and so this is between him and the Lord.
Exactly. All right, fellas, let's see.
I was just walking by. And
Okay,
trying to
that's fine.
engage me in an argument.
That's fine.
I'm trying to explain to him.
You keep saying Allah. Allah never spoke to anybody, man.
Allah means God, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
All right.
That's okay. We already.
Okay, go ahead. Just a little portion. Yeah.
So you're okay with that?
I'm okay with
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
I just want to
Okay.
say,
Yeah.
I'm not promoting.
These are four girls. I had the long conversation, probably 30 minutes video I have. So, which is this is the video, the one where I gave you the other clip that from the other video, which is same day. It's the same time. So this is the four girls. I was talking to one of the guy from Oman, the Arabic guy, on the left-hand side. So the all four girls come and they try to be interfere, and I asked them, I'm recording. So she was fine with that. So these are the four girls. I have a 30 minutes, or I don't know how long was the video I have. So after I done with them, so then I have a conversation for those people, and they were standing next to her booth over there, and they're the one basically called 911. But let's go to further. So
Okay.
Christianity, man.
you're coming from like a
I am not.
place of
I'm trying to show Muslim people their wrong directions. Are you
hate. Yeah,
Muslim?
you're a Muslim.
Are you? That doesn't look like you're a Muslim. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in Afghanistan, you will be wearing this dress.
That has nothing to do with religion.
Of course, it's religious.
Muslim did other religions. You're not.
Yeah, Avery, I have something to say here.
Yeah.
See how when this guy is saying, "Are you a Muslim?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm a Muslim. I'm a Muslim." It's so funny then when a lady, at least the women who are in front of us, when they call themselves as Muslims, it sounds as if like they really don't have any idea about what Islam is or what Islam calls them actually. It
Yeah.
reminds me of one of the hadith where Muhammad is actually he is referring to women. It is in Sunan Ibn Majah 951, where it says it was narrated by Abdullah bin Mughaffal that the Prophet said, "The prayer is severed by a woman a dog, and a donkey. These
Mm.
poor women have no idea what
They have no idea that their prophet calls them dogs and donkeys, compares them to
dogs and
dogs and
donkeys.
donkeys. They
Exactly.
have no awareness of that, man. It's sad, and it's funny, you guys. I hope y'all caught it where Anthony said, "Oh, well, you guys don't look like Muslims."
Right.
Yes, exactly.
Oh man, that
Know
was
what
so
the
good.
inference is.
Yeah, that was so
Yeah.
good. That was so good.
Said it quick.
My ministry.
Well, okay.
This is my ministry.
What's your
To,
ministry about?
yeah, to tell about. Yes, that's right. That's why I'm doing it for Islam. I'm giving you a favor to understand you're gonna go to the hell.
No, you're
That's fine.
promoting.
Listen, you might be your father says something, your mother say you don't want to listen. That no. Let me. I didn't say that. Okay. Anytime your father says something, mother say, might be don't listen. All right. Okay. Oh, let me. Sister, hold on, please hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me. So if I'm telling you something, it's not important to believe it or take it or leave it. Okay, that's up to you guys. I'm telling you what is true.
No, but
Okay.
you're in the public forum, so we do. We have the
Yeah,
right
that's
to
I'm
say what we want.
glad. I'm glad I'm in America.
So I guess you're not supposed to preach the gospel in a public place, Anthony. You got to stop doing that, man. You know, it's not good.
Yeah.
That's not real Christianity to preach the gospel publicly.
You
You
have to
got to
keep
do
it
it privately.
out of
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Stay private with it.
It is not nice to tell the truth. It is not nice to tell about what Islam is, what
Mhm.
Islam represent, how Islam look at women in general. It is not nice, Anthony. You should not share the gospel anymore.
Right.
As if like
Yeah.
you're going to stop.
Yeah. Stop
Very
doing it, Anthony.
thing to do. There's no love in that.
Freedom of speech. That's I'm glad. I cannot do in Pakistan. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in Afghanistan or Pakistan. They will kill me. That's what Islam teaches it. Okay, I'm glad. Yeah.
She said, okay.
I will
Yeah.
ask you, please, if you can.
I said if I'll be in Pakistan and Afghanistan, they will kill me. Say yes, say
Mhm.
okay.
She said, "Okay, okay."
She's
So,
okay.
so now what's going on here now, Anthony? Where'd you go?
Yeah, this is the one. After that, I have a conversation with the other couple. So I just went to her booth and I just tried to be nice. This is not the first time I told her. This is several times I already had a conversation with her. So do not do that, please. Do not do that. But she doesn't want to listen. Whenever she comes next to me, she has a Muslim blood or love of Islam or something, So,
Yeah.
but she claimed that she's a Christian, but I don't think so. Christians should know that these Muslim people, they're going to go to the hell. I mean, we try to be save them, and they just go against that, the Bible teaching, but I don't know how they're going to understand. So I just I told her, please do not do that. So what's she doing? She was mad, and she was trying to push me, don't come to my booth. She think that the tent and the place she is on, that belongs to her. She
Yeah.
owned that, which is not, the park laws.
Yeah.
So she think that, okay, she said, this is my property, you get out from here. I said, look, this is a freedom of speech. She said, I'm doing a freedom of speech, she's talking to, people, that's a freedom of speech. I said, that's fine. If you can do freedom of speech, this is also freedom of speech. I can sit down or lay down or sit down or stand up anywhere. But she think that's not the right. So she told them to call 911, but after that, but you can see that here.
Yeah.
So basically, what I understand is when Anthony went to her booth and he sat down in the chair, he was actually making a point that you have a freedom of speech and you can move around. If you can harass me while I am talking to somebody, you can harass me. I can also stand in your booth and I can also execute my freedom of speech. So she got agitated and angry and so on. You can see that.
So yeah, it's ironic. It's ironic that she can go ahead and do that to Anthony, but Anthony can't go and stand next to her tent or stand with her and talk with her in her area. So it's the double standards is crazy, man. It's amazing. Okay, let's see.
Mind your business. Don't talk to when I'm talking.
Can somebody call the cops, please?
You call yourself.
This man is harassing me.
No, she
So
quit.
they're quick, and they start calling. Both girls are.
Call the cops, please? This man is harassing me. What were you doing to her? What you doing to her, Anthony? Man, why you bothering that lady?
See how quick they pulled out the phone?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, all three. Oh, look, boom, boom.
Actually,
They pull out the phone.
I feel like she lost, and I've been talking to her and all the time I call sister, this is not the way. I mean, not talking about these things only. I was trying to the Bible and all that stuff, but somehow she irritates, so she doesn't want me to talk to her. Last 2 weeks, I did not even spoke to her. I don't want to even say hi. But she started cursing me with the bad words, and and she's telling every Muslim whenever whoever comes, they start telling them to not to talk to, So I say, okay, I leave on God's hand. I say, let her do. But today, when this Sunday, yesterday, I said, please do not do that, and these things happen.
I see. All right, well, let's keep going, man. Let's see what happens here.
Take this chair. What are you doing in my tent? I didn't come to your tent.
You are saying F word and stuff, and you're talking. I'm talking to people, and you're interfering it. So I told you, warning you, do not interfere in my conversation. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Let's cop comes and they will say your property.
I can talk with anybody I want.
No, you're not supposed. So I can stand anywhere. This is a free public.
This is public space. I can talk with anybody.
Yeah, that's fine.
Leave my space.
I'm not gonna leave.
Space. Leave my space. You're sitting
I'm
next
gonna
to my
record
property.
something.
Oh, here we go. We get the view now.
Yeah, so
You're
This is
hitting
my
me.
private property.
Look at
This is
this.
my tent.
There's nobody property.
Yes, this is my tent.
Okay.
This is my tent. I'm exercising my freedom of speech. This is my tent.
She's recording you?
Move away.
yeah, she's recording me. Yeah, and look at that. They are recording too.
For what? Look at this, guys.
No space.
Okay.
This is very threatening. This is my tent.
She said this is threatening.
Yeah.
Look what she's about to do.
She,
No, she's going to remove the camera. Let's see how she's stopping the camera.
Touching your stuff.
So she touches your stuff,
You're touching my
all
stuff.
of that kind of stuff. She touches it, moves your camera.
And you didn't go over touching any of her.
No.
You didn't touch her stuff.
nothing at all.
Leave my space.
She hit me with the chair like a 3-4 times.
Mhm.
And that was in the beginning is a lot, so I didn't have the camera on that time.
I can't.
So Anthony went right back over there. That's right, Anthony. That's
Yeah.
right.
My
No,
tent.
because see, they already called 911. So I don't want to be 911. Police comes and they will be made so many other, lives. So I just want acquisition. Yeah. So
They can create allegations. They can put allegations on you. If Anthony moves that, he move away from that place or he went somewhere else, then they can put in allegations. So the right stand is to stay there till the police arrives.
Wow. And so we got a super chat who says Muslims don't believe in free speech at all. She proved how Islam is forced unto others and spread by the sword. Jesus responds to this in Matthew 10:13-15. Thank you so much for the super chat. And you're right. This is a beautiful example of how they act, man. How they act, but then they want you to show them the utmost respect. They want you to show them, be gentle with them and all that kind of stuff, but they can come and touch your stuff. They can come and put your camera down and interrupt you in the conversation, tell people not to talk to you and disturb your peace and disturb your conversation, but you can't bother them at all. You can't address them on it. So I love what you're doing here, Anthony. If I was there, I would have pulled up a chair too and sat right there in her tent.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jesus, my Lord, for the super sticker. Appreciate you, sister. But yeah, okay, let's keep going, guys. That's absolutely ridiculous. All right.
Leave my tent. You understand to leave my tent? This is proper
You're
property.
hurting me. You're hurting
You
me.
are in my
You're
tent.
hurting me.
You are in
You're
my tent.
hurting me.
You're gonna end up.
You're-
she
You going to jail today?
yeah, she think, oh, look at that. When she comes and she look at the camera. Look at that. That lady.
Don't do that. This is you are not supposed to let other people.
This is how Muslims work.
You are being recorded. Yeah.
You guys see this? You never see Christians going up to and being just weird. Like, this is weird. It's so weird. You get these Muslim trolls that come up here. They flash themselves and show pornographic images and stuff like that. Muslim trolls. You get these type of Muslims who touch your stuff, put down your camera when you're having a conversation. They just can't. They're people are just weird. Not all of them, of course, but a lot of them are just weird, man. Like this
True.
is some weird stuff.
And they treat us like we're doing the things.
Yeah. As
You
if
know?
we're the ones who do this to them.
Yeah, right. That's the response to us, as though we're doing the things that they're doing to us.
Man, never, you won't believe it. They make me so feel bad because I was sitting there. These girls bring other women, like I think I can say 12 or 13 people were there, and they were saying, "You are a bad Christian." I said, "Look, I know what situation I am right now looks bad, but I never create that. But did you guys call 911? I have to wait here." And those who are saying, "No, you should get out from here. This is because you are Muslim man or you are Pakistani, and that's why you're doing for for women here." I said, "No, that's not true. I have a mother, I have a sister, I have a wife, and I have a daughter. So I respect people, right? I don't treat women like that." But these people, they were cursing me and saying bad words to me. But I'm glad I was a patient. I was so calm. I was sit there. Even the guy was saying something bad to me, but unfortunately, I'm glad I was sit there. I did not move. Otherwise, I will be arrested. I can bet you that.
You didn't call them a dog or a donkey or
No,
anything
of
like
course
that?
I will not. No, why should I call them man?
Because the Quran does.
That's a valid point.
Yeah, hey, be consistent. You know?
That's a valid point. Got to be consistent out here, man. Got to be consistent. All right, so let's see. Let's keep going and moving on forward with this and see how this goes, man. Because this is getting ridiculous. Okay, so we got people touching his camera and stuff like that. Let's see what else happens here.
No, I'm not touching anything. You think?
You did. You touched my chair.
You can sit
You
down.
touched my chair.
She's touching the.
She hitting me, so of course I have to touch it. I'm not. All right, here you go. Here is the police came, and I muted because they were asking some questions. My personal information.
So you can see the men, the Dawa guys in the white skirt, moving around here and there.
Yeah.
So this is when the frog dudes come up.
See,
Just go. See this guy. Look at this guy.
Vulture's coming out now.
Yeah. See this
This
guy.
is-
If you see this guy right here on the camera, right on the screen, right side. Yeah, this guy. He was saying, "Where's your Holy Spirit? Where's your Holy Spirit?"
Mocking.
Is that right?
And your buddy, that the black dude,
Wazi?
Wazi was saying something from far, and taking the videos and going back and forth. They're having a party. They think I'm gonna be arrested because you will see that so many women are there and they try to do, against me for civil, what's called citizen arrest.
Yep.
So they tried to do it, but I'm glad the police officer, they did the right job, not to arrest me or anything, because they asked them, "Okay, did you see?" Because everybody say I hit her, okay? And
They were saying that you hit her?
yeah, they were saying that I hit her, okay?
Wow.
And what the woman? So I believe the police officer asked her, "Did you see I hit this guy to hit her?" Of course, they cannot say no because they came very late and I never hit her.
So you mean to tell me that if you did hit her, then the police would have arrested you?
Of course, yes.
What if you would have said that you're practicing your religious rights to chapter 4, verse 34 of the Quran? Would they still have the right to arrest you for practicing your religious rights?
Marriage certificate or something.
Right. I mean, just you can say that the prophet said if the women are getting rowdy, to beat them.
Yeah.
So I'm practicing my religious right. I think that's another way you could have got out of this, but
And you're helping her to exercise hers.
right.
But the interesting thing is, have you seen like these guys would never come up and have a discussion or have a reasonable debate, but the moment they came to know that okay, something has happened in Anthony's store, and some women have called up the cops, see how quickly they are ready to bring up their cameras out and start taking footages.
Yeah.
It's like they just want to have some kind of an evidence so that people are maybe it is that if the police is going to arrest Anthony, then it's a blast for them. It's like a big, it's like a big thing for them. It's a jackpot for them.
Yeah. So they bringing out their cameras and all that kind of stuff. But when we went to go talk with them in Sheikh Uthman, they was
just wait.
blocking the camera.
You
That's
wait.
guys.
Yeah,
That's
you
one of the guys here in the white, the black
Yeah.
dude in the white back there. He's one of the guys that was trying to block Anthony from recording our conversation with Sheikh Uthman.
That's
He's
right.
one of those guys that was doing that.
He's
But now,
Mhm.
but now they out here about to bring out their cameras and try to record and stuff like that. These guys are pathetic, man. These guys are pathetic cowards. It's crazy. It really is. Not all of them. You know, there's a couple of them that I like.
No. Yes.
Not all of them. I'm saying, but yeah, a lot of them. Most of them, cowards and just have no character as men. But
Yeah, Muhammad-
yep.
Yeah, Muhammad was very nice. He never come. You know that the guy with Muhammad.
Yeah, Muhammad Omar. Yeah.
He was.
Not the 6th century Muhammad, right? Not the 6th century
not the
Muhammad.
sixth-
He would have
not the
chopped off.
6th century
He would have
Muhammad.
chopped off your hands. He would have chopped off your head or chopped off your hands. Not the 6th century Muhammad. The Muhammad in California.
Yeah, the California Muhammad. The California Muhammad.
Right.
Yeah, but in Mars, you will see in action in Mars. And this guy, he never show up, but he was in action. You will see.
All right, let's see. Thank you, Deidre, for the super sticker. I appreciate you, sister, as always. Okay, let's go ahead and get it. All right, so it's a little muted here. So we have look at the guy back there. Look at them. Usually they try to go straight to their tent. But look, they hanging back. So what is he saying, Anthony?
I don't know.
What's-
Actually, I was talking to the police officer, so I don't pay attention. And
Oh, okay.
that's exactly you won't believe it. They don't come to front. They go around. Look at that. Look at the Mars. Look at the Mars. This is the guy. He's never want to come alone, and he run. But look at now. He's like a
Now he's
line.
coming to record.
He's a line of the area right now. Look at that. Keep looking at this guy. What he's doing.
Wow, Maz. It's so crazy because they never want to be on camera. They never want to be on camera.
Right. Trying to kick a guy when he's down, man.
Right, man. This is so interesting to me.
It is.
Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead
Coward's
and
heart. That's a coward's heart.
It's gonna keep coming. Yeah, it's gonna come more. Yeah.
There you go.
I wish we had the red circle or the red arrow that points them out whenever they pop in the video.
Right.
Look at them back there. Maz, I hope you see this later, Maz. Man, we got a lot to talk about, bro.
Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, we're going on camera. Look at him. We're going on camera next time we talk, Maz. This is crazy.
Look at the newcomers are. You will see wait the video. So after this guy, everybody gonna be. Everybody almost.
Now I'm pretty sure that when Maz is taking this video, he's actually saying something on the phone.
Yeah.
So maybe he would be saying, "Alhamdulillah, see this guy Anthony. He has been speaking against Allah, and now Allah has created such a situation where Anthony has been questioned by police and wallahi and all of this nonsense."
Wow, look at this.
Now this is interesting. This is interesting. Pause there. Okay. See this dude. He actually came in. And if you go back a little, this dude, this young boy in the white nightie, white skirt, he came in and started giving his dawa script, dawa tract to Anthony. So Anthony, being respectful, he took it, but he also picked up one of his tract and gave to him, but he refused. So the policeman who was standing, he completely noticed that. You will see this.
All right, so let's see.
Look at that. Look at the police sergeant. Look at the sergeant. Look at that.
Look at the sergeant. He's like, what is happening?
Yeah, he got it.
The double standard of these Abduls is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Every.
Wow. Good catch, Nazarene.
Yeah, this is a sergeant. Sergeant said that he want to give, but he doesn't want to take.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The sergeant. So they know that how they are hypocrites.
Mhm.
Wow. That's good stuff right now.
They are doing dawah the other
Yeah.
black. Look at they never come to our booth. You know that.
Never. They're never, guys. You guys. We're not exaggerating. These guys never come to where our tent is. They never come to our area. We used to be right next to them, and month after month, week after week, they've moved further and further and further away to the point now they're at the other end of the park. They're at the other end of the park, and so we, to walk there, they never come here. They go straight to their tent at the end of the edge of the park. But now look, they're in the area, in Anthony's area, doing their dawah, trying to give out pamphlets. Now all of a sudden, like, these guys are jokes, man. These guys are straight jokes. Look at this stuff. I love it. I love it because now they have no excuse when I go up to them and I start recording and I have my camera on. They have no excuse now.
Right.
They have absolutely no excuse. It's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a great time.
Remember that when you were with last time with what's called the Sneeko? What's the guy name?
Sneeko.
Sneeko and Ketchup Boy. When Ketchup Boy and Sneeko came in, that's when this happened.
What he
Yeah,
said?
this is another angle. This is another angle when this dude is coming in and he is going to give that track. This is from a different angle altogether, but you can see the response. See the response on the sergeant's face. Like, he's completely like, what is happening here?
Yeah.
Like, it's just a pamphlet. Why can't you just accept it? But he's like, okay.
Look at Maz is there. Umar, that's a guy who has spoke to you over the phone.
Hey guys, this guy right here, who's
Umar,
talking to Maz. This one is the guy. He's Omar, who comes on he's been coming on the streams lately.
Yeah.
This is him. This is Omar.
And remember that Sheikh Uthman said that we don't go to your table. We don't go to your booth. Why you guys come to us?
Always talk about how they don't
Remember
come.
the last time when we were Sneeko? So he said, we don't go to your table.
Right.
You guys come to, look at this guy. So now they're here. Look at that. They're doing a dawah, front of our booth, man. This is so hilarious. They don't even want to come across where we at, So now they're doing a dawah front of our booth. That's so shame, man. That's so shame.
Yeah, it's okay. Next time I'm there, we're gonna take the camera and we're gonna have some conversations and we're gonna expose and show their characters. And I'm glad we have this video saved because when I upload that video of them refusing to be on camera and refusing to have the conversation, we're gonna clip and put these clips in the video and show all of this.
When they are willing to be on camera.
Mm-hmm. So this is excellent. This is great. This is great stuff, man.
Mighty Mouse.
Great stuff. Mighty Mouse. So it looks like it's more or less the same stuff.
Yeah.
Where's the lady at that called the police on you? Did they question her and talk to her like this?
Yeah, they actually took like a lot of time with her. They came in very late, and finally, lady, she has to move to the other side, and they have to bring somebody in the middle. So that's what they did. They moved a little bit further to her, and then thanks God I was on my position. They didn't move me anything.
Yeah. I bet you they get annoyed with these type of calls, man.
Of course.
Oh yes, actually, they said this is not the 911 call. Why are you guys calling us 911? This is not the 911 call. So this is not supposed to be this is not a life threatening. They say that we have a lot to do.
It was not an emergency in any way, shape, or form. And
wow.
They got blown out.
We got a super chat saying, Anthony, the Lion of Balboa Park, surrounded by a pack of hyenas circling.
I like it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So, what happened after that? After the police left, what was it like?
Yeah, so nothing. It's just they told her, okay, everything is okay. We're not going to arrest anybody. There's nothing we can do anything. It's just don't talk to her. And probably they told the same thing to her to not to engage with her with me. So we were okay, and that's all. Nothing happened that I was doing until.
So Anthony, can she actually put up a booth next to you next time, like next Saturday or Sunday? Can she actually put up a booth next to you?
Yes.
Because again, she's going to not change, or she will have the same behavior again, I believe. So is there any kind of a restriction or anything that is there?
No, I don't know what we do as a Christian. I don't want to going back to because that looks bad to us. Let the Lord handle that things. I mean, I can sit down again over there and stand there, but I don't know if it's a good idea or not. So, what you think? What should we sit down if she does the same thing? I should go in her booth and sit down. As a Christian, I don't want to do that. So, what you think?
I don't think you should provoke her.
Yeah.
But continue to be
And
loving. but maybe, some of the rest of us, whenever we're over there, we can, if we see her disturbing, speak up.
And you don't believe that I was, as a Christian, because the Bible says that if somebody angry, you ask for sorry for something. Before I was going from home, so she was closing, same thing. She was closing, so I said, Anna, please forgive me if I did any mistake or anything harm you. So, but that's why I just apologized to her. Even though I'm not supposed to be, probably she's gonna think big, because I got scared. I'm not scared at all. I'm not scared at all. I just want to be a good Christian. That's
Things
all.
will be right between
Yeah,
you and
right.
God.
Yeah, God. That's all I be. I'm not scared. If I'm scared, I won't be there, and I'm not scared at all for anything. So, but I don't know if she does next time. I don't know what should I do. I mean, I just leave her alone. That's all I want.
Yeah, but the interesting thing that I noticed, Avery, is that, in the whole process of this lady disturbing and all of this happening, how the Muslim women are so eager to somehow, save their Allah and save their Prophet by causing some kind of a harm to a Christian. They are latching on to that opportunity very quickly and making these calls up. And even though it was not a 911 situation where nobody was harassed, nobody pulled up a gun or pulled up a knife or things like that, but then they just unnecessarily called the law enforcement into it. Like how quickly the Muslim women are ready to somehow see some kind of a attack on the Christians who are openly speaking about Islam.
Yeah, understandable. It's weird, man. I'm telling you, I'm glad that the police handled it the way they did over here. If you were anywhere else, if you were even in the UK, like at Balboa Park, you would have been arrested. You would have been arrested, just like Hatun was arrested. She got arrested.
I'm sure about that.
Mm-hmm. So let's thank God that this side of the world has not given in to Sharia law just yet.
No, even you won't believe it that only these 4 girls they keep calling 911, and then other people to call. So they make so much hype for this thing, so police has to come.
Yeah,
and they make it like
mentality.
So
that's a hurt mentality.
It's crazy. Well, guys, here we have it, man. I mean, we have this here. You guys saw it. This is what goes on. This is what goes down. Anthony, are you discouraged at all by any of this?
Not at all.
You don't feel a little bit frightened or?
No, not at all. I was doing right after police left. I want to go to Sheikh Uthman booth, but unfortunately, I didn't have anybody to go there. So I was talking to people after that. The same thing. Nothing at all. No.
That's what I'm talking about. So I just want this to be a message for our Muslim friends who think that doing this stuff, that it's discouraging, that think that this stuff works. It actually, if anything, makes it a lot worse. It makes everything worse because it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. It's actually going to push us to even keep coming even harder, right? And so this is what you guys have when you have soldiers for the kingdom of God. You have soldiers who are out there who don't care about themselves because it's not about us, but it's about the kingdom and about reaching those who are lost.
That's
right? So we don't care what happens to us. We don't care if the police come, put handcuffs on us. We don't care if we're surrounded by 10, 20 Muslims trying to block our camera. We do not care. It's not going to stop anything. Not going to stop anything.
Exactly.
God doesn't need us. We need him.
Amen.
And
he's
not going to stop anything.
Promised us that the gates of hell will not prevail
against it.
Amen.
At all. So there we have it, ladies and gents. Man, any last word? Any words from anybody else, man? You guys can go ahead and speak. Any words?
Yes, I want to say that the love of Islam I have. I don't care as long as many life I will try to save. I try to guide them. That's my duty. I'm not able to save if I put the hundreds. At least I will direct some people. I will be happy to do that. And that is our purpose for everybody to show Islam they're in the wrong path. and wake up. Jesus is coming soon, and there's a very short time. So they have to understand that. That's what the purpose we are there on Balboa Park. Not because of sheep, not because of anybody else. We are doing our job. What is God has led me for doing that. So
Right.
It's been a wonderful thing for me to watch Anthony's journey, man. And I think your subscribers hit it right. He's a lion's hearted Balboa, man. The brother really does have a lion's heart.
That's right.
You know, his focus is on the fact that Christ is coming and he's coming soon. We have a short window of time. So we have to be very intentional about
That's
what
right.
we're spending our time and deliver the message. So, yeah, Godspeed to you guys.
I just want to say that I'm very encouraged, Brother Anthony, for the passion that you have for Christ and standing in Balboa Park and doing this. And it's just a shout out to all of the Christians who are listening live or those who would be listening, that we need more soldiers. We need people who are behind the curtains, or who are out there open, who are bold enough to go and share this gospel, share the gospel of Christ, expose the lie of Islam. And at least the Western world has to rise up now. We cannot lose, United States or Canada or New Zealand or Australia the way, we have been losing in UK, where it's almost a Sharia, law country. Almost all of it is like a Sharia law country, where there are places where you cannot even enter. So even though we know that there are certain cities like Dearborn and things like that, where there is a huge number of Islamic radicalization is happening, but we need more of youngsters coming boldly and exposing this pagan cult of Muhammad, exposing the lies, so that the people are aware of it. Focus. Right. If you are a woman, who is listening, focus on the women folks. Focus on those hadiths which are only focusing on women. Pick up those Quranic ayahs and focus on the women and expose that. So we need more soldiers who are bold. And thank you, Brother Anthony. Thank you, Brother Avery, for boldly doing this. And we need to pray for all of the warriors across the world. There is a huge amount of prayer is needed for the protection of these warriors, especially our sister Hatun. She has been threatened multiple times. There was a failed attempt to somehow execute her, and thank God that that has been failed. But we need prayer warriors to pray for all of these men and women who are standing boldly in Balboa Park, in Speaker's Corner and different parts.
Amen.
So, yeah.
Amen. All right, so we have a couple questions. We're about to wrap it up, guys, but we have a couple questions I wanted to answer. One later on, in 3 hours from now, we're supposed to be having some Quran-only Muslims come join the panel. They want to have a discussion. You guys have kind of seen them on my clips before. They're the loud, rowdy, ghetto Quranists who think that they have an argument against us. So we're gonna have a discussion. We're gonna see how long that lasts. If it doesn't last that long, we'll still invite more people to come up and engage. Okay, but so stay tuned for that. In 3 hours, going to be having Quranists come up and debate who has the scripture. Is it the Muslims or is it the Christians? But with that said, we have a question from, I just lost it. Oh, Dylan. He says, and thank you for the super chat, by the way. Thank you for the super chat. Let me actually read that because that was funny. She said, hope next time a Muslim woman gets abused by her husband, she'll call the police just the same.
Right.
Yeah. If they're consistent, you better call the police on your husband when he 434s your face.
Right.
But Brother Avery, a Muslim is not supposed to be asked if he beats his wife, why you are beating your wife. Because in their hadith is very clear. You cannot ask to a man, why are you beating your wife? Because Muhammad said so. And Umar has shown that as a guidance. One day when Umar was at his house, one of the Sahabas came into the house, and Umar, in the middle of the night, he's beating his wife. So the Sahaba went up and he separated them. And then Umar is saying, do you know that you're not supposed to ask that if somebody is beating his wife, you're not supposed to ask why he is beating, because our prophet has already taught us that. so, so she cannot do that anyway.
Oh,
That's a
that's
good one.
tough. Oh, what a tough religion. What a tough religion. We got a question from a brother Dylan, who says, Avery, how do I get into apologetics like you? I've learned so much from your videos, but I want to learn the Bible in and out and learn the Muslim arguments and how to demolish them. And so the first thing that I would say, Dylan, is to start with the Bible and start with the deity of Christ. Learn and master the topic of the deity of Christ and the Trinity. You get that together, learn the arguments against the deity of Christ, learn how to respond to them, learn how to demolish them, at all facets, whether it's the deity of Christ, if he's not God or God, learn the oneness arguments, if Jesus is the Father or not, all these type of things. Learn all of these arguments, right, when it comes to the deity of Christ and the Trinity. Start there. Everything else will flow right into it, because everything else follows after you know who Jesus is. Everything else falls right in place. So salvation comes next. Everything else comes next after you learn the deity of Christ. So master that. I used to use a bunch of articles from Answering Islam that really helped me grow in my knowledge and debunking Islam. So let me go ahead and send you this real quick. This is for everyone who wants to really get into this and you're serious. Study these articles. Study these articles that I'm about to send. They go over everything. Okay? And you'll know how to answer it easily with no problem. So here's the link.
Brother Avery, one suggestion that I would have to your viewers, if they want to master in both Islamic and biblical apologetics, one of the websites that is really useful, and I have been using it for a while now. I know that there are excellent material that is there in answeringislam.org, but another website would be muslimhope.com. muslimhope.com, which has sections of articles which have been written wonderfully, and there is a section where a section of Bible answers, where individually from different books, verse by verse, any question that can arise from the verses and the answers that you can derive out of it, that has been mentioned. It is a really excellent website called muslimhope.com. Maybe your viewers can check that out also.
For sure. Thanks for the input. We got a super chat from Joey, who says, I've been binge watching Bible or Quran all day. God bless you all. That's right, guys. So before we leave, make sure, if you're not already subscribed, please go over there and subscribe to Bible or Quran. Our brother Anthony is there day in and day out, every weekend. He never leaves that place. Ask Khan. Does Anthony do anything else on Saturday and Sunday?
No, he's faithful to the ministry, brother.
Right.
Faithful to the ministry.
Right. I'll be gone somewhere else. I'll be going doing other things. We might even mention Anthony. Hey man, you should come to Santa Monica and do it here. No, my ministry. I'm right here. he's like no. So yeah. So let's support the brother, please. Let's get him to 20,000 subscribers. He's almost there. He's at like 18,000 subscribers, guys. Let's get him to 20,000 subscribers. Let's get that push going, guys. Okay. So that's Bible or Quran. That's his channel. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and drop the link right here, so we can go ahead and make sure folks got your stuff, man. Okay. Here we go. So here's the link to his channel right here. Bible or Quran. Go ahead and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, stay away from Islam. Know that abortion is murder. Know that there's only one true God who is triune, who in the person of his son came down, died for our sins in the flesh, rose again on the third day with power and authority, sits at the right hand of the Father, and has reconciled us back to himself, and remains our mediator and our high priest to this day. All right, you guys be blessed. Last words, fellas?
Nothing more. God bless you, brother.
Bless you guys. Appreciate you.
Amen. We're out of here, guys.
All right.
Peace. See you guys in 3 hours.
Yeah,
Sounds
okay.
good, bro.
All right, man.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Logic.